Aries, and welcome to your November 2020 Love Reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer subscriber. Hopefully this message will be helpful and healing to you in some way. If you have any questions regarding this reading, or how to obtain a personal reading from me, or how to bless or donate to my channel, go ahead and check out my description box, okay? All my information is down below this video. All right, you're here now, so go ahead and like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel that you don't miss my content. Before I get into the reading, I want to address a few things. Happening now through the end of the year, we are experiencing a shift. Okay, so now is a good time to focus on raising our vibrations, healing any traumas we may have. Okay, a few things that I can recommend to help clear out any negativity you may have are the bracelets. If you notice, I have some on my desk. If you've ever seen my arms or my wrists in the readings, I wear these bracelets. I have bracelets that help to block negativity, that help to transmute my, negativity that I may have, and also bracelets that help to promote positivity and positive attributes of my personality. Okay, so also I can recommend that you take an spiritual bath. Okay, I take baths frequently because of what I do. You can pick up energetic debris just from the people that you're around, the music that you listen to, the shows that you choose to watch, from different, people on the street. Okay, so it's really, really important, especially right now, that we clear ourselves out, that we work on our traumas, that we heal any, traumas or wounds that we may have. I don't know if you are familiar with shadow work, if you want to check into that, but right now is a great time to focus on these things, because if you are into manifesting, okay, this is the time. This is it. Okay, this is our time. This is what we've been waiting for. Okay, so the more that you raise your vibe is the faster that you're going to see the results that you're looking for. All right. So as far as the bracelets, I do have, I make bracelets. I also do know someone who makes bracelets. So I'm going to link that information in the description bar. I also have a sister in spirit who creates bath and skincare products that are made with intention. Okay, so not only are they going to help you with skin issues like eczema and dry skin and things like that, it's also going to help raise your vibration. So I'll put a link to her website. She's got some wonderful products, a lot to choose from, in my description bar if you are interested in that. All right, guys. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It may resonate with you, it may not resonate with you. You may need to check out your other placements, your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, okay? All right, so as you can see, the cards are out, all right? They're on the table because I've tried to upload this video multiple times, and I'm not going to stop. And every time I say that, it cuts off. So the fact that we're still here means we're doing great. We're doing great, sweetie. All right, so this reading is going to go probably a little quick because I already know the gist of it. And part of me with these readings, one of the things I like to do is I play music in the background, because a lot of times the songs tend to match up with the energy of what's happening. So for this reading, this is going to resonate with someone. And if it resonates with you guys, let me know in the comments, all right? There is someone who is either severely missing someone because they realized too soon who this person was to them, okay, what this person meant to them, or you're going to realize that, or it's going to happen. So whether this is your energy or the energy of someone that you know, okay, this is a situation where someone took someone for granted, didn't treat someone the way they were supposed to treat them, because they didn't really look at it as a big deal, because the viewpoint that this person has on love is kind of skewed. They're very ambivalent. It's like on the one hand, you want love, but on the other hand, when things go wrong, you're just quick to let it go because, that's just how life is, right? That's just the way it goes. Somebody has a lot of pride and they don't want this other person to know, or they haven't gotten to that place yet where, or they're getting to that place. Okay, they haven't gotten there yet where they feel like they can express their regret to this person, but they're feeling regret. So with that being said, let's get into the reading. So the first card represents your current energy, Aries, and we've got the Nine of Swords, which is regret, despair, okay, sorrow. There's some sort of loss here, sleepless nights. And the song I was playing was, Lord, what was the song? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna go back to it actually. The love we had stays on my mind, okay? Thinking about the moments, replaying, reliving things, reliving what happened, the good times, the bad times. How could you have let this go? How could it have been messed up, okay? Clarifying that we've got the Eight of Cups, somebody walking away. So for some of you, I feel like this person walked away from you. And the reason why I feel that is because we have justice here in the past, okay? Justice is about being treated fairly. And because this person wasn't being treated fairly, they put the brakes on the situation with the Chariot. Okay, the way things were going was not fair, was not right. So justice was there, justice was done. Okay, somebody walked away, which has left another person now in despair. So this could be your energy. You could be now stressing over someone because they walked away from you. No, moving on to what your challenge is. We've got the Eight of Swords. Okay, so the Eight of Swords represents that you are, whatever it is, this is self imposed. Okay, whatever is going on with you, your challenge is that it's because of you. It's because of your thinking. It's because of something that you refuse to see. For those of you, it's the refusal to see that, clarifying this person was your soulmate. All right. Um, for some of you, this Lover's card, though, also represents your attitude toward love, how you view love, your viewpoints on love, okay? And so a lot of times it's really about trying to find a balance in your love life, right? Or find a balance with within yourself. And so if you're challenged by that, if you're challenged in trying to find balance, or if you don't even realize that you need to find balance within yourself, then that's the challenge that you're facing right now, is to take the accountability for the part that you played and how everything played out, right? Some of you, it's because there were two people, all right? Because there is third party energy here. So you couldn't, or you didn't want to make a decision, or you didn't want to think that your third party situation was going to crumble to the part where, for some of you, both parties have left the chat, okay? Now, again, if you got to switch the energies around, then do that. If somebody had you in a third party situation and you had to walk away, then that's what that is too. But for some of you, you didn't want to either believe that there was a third party situation going on, you didn't want to acknowledge it, or you didn't think it was as bad as it was because you didn't realize how much you actually really love this person. So you might have engaged in it because you just didn't really even care. You're like, whatever. And now that this person's gone, you're like, damn. Okay. Where this is all headed towards, for some of you, I think this is the realization. You've got the Knight of Cups, okay, which is wanting to go and make that offer. All right, whether someone's coming to you with an offer or whether you want to go and make that offer. Someone may be a water sign. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? But if not, this is what clarified by the Tower. This is the sudden realization that you are in love with someone. This is the sudden need to make things right. The sudden need to go to this person with this proposal or with this offer because you realize that you are in love with this person. You realize that you should have treated this person like the Empress. This is your advice. treat people the way they deserve to be treated. Or do not allow people to treat you as anything less than an empress because that's what you deserve. Okay, so it could be either way. All right, and moving into what it is that you want, we got the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Some of you want a baby. That's also why the Empress card is here. All right. Some of you want a new relationship. This is also proposal. This is also marriage. So some of you definitely want to propose to a person because honestly, anything less than that is not going to cut the mustard. Anything less than that is just not going to work. This is where you are in this particular situation with this particular setup. I know this is not going to resonate. Not all of this is going to resonate with everyone. For some of you, the only part of it that's going to resonate is the fact that you should not let anyone treat you less than you deserve. If you are the empress, people need to treat you like the empress. Another part that may resonate is your mindset, so stay tuned because that's the next position. Clarifying the Ace of Wands, we got the Six of Wands. So some of you may be dealing with the fire sign, okay? You're dealing with someone who's very passionate, very motivated, always, going after what they want. But others of you, this person is very attractive to you. You're very physically, sexually attracted to this person. And I think that a lot of you may have focused on that, made that the focus on the relationship, and lost sight of the fact of how important this person was to you, or didn't recognize that you were actually in love with this person. Okay? Because you're used to the Five of Pentacles. All right, you've been in this lack mindset. You've been in this mindset of not thinking that you either deserved love, okay? Feeling like no one's loved you. Maybe you've attracted relationships to you, or you've had partners that took you for granted. You felt unloved, you felt abandoned, and therefore you just returned that to the person who was really trying to love you. Others of you, this is how you feel now that this person is gone, okay? You feel lost, you feel abandoned, you feel left out in the cold. All right. Clarify that we've got the Three of Cups, which goes that proposal again. There goes that offer. There goes that celebration. Okay. So some of you want to go to this person now and give them your heart or give them this offer. But some of you, this Five of Pentacles and the Three of Cups represents you allowing family, friends, partying, like everything else to get in the way of your relationship. The reason why you're alone now is because you put too much importance into these things, or you allowed these people to fill your head up about your partner. And we have confirmation from that in the Oracle deck, okay? So that will resonate for some of you. So now back to this Empress card, which is your advice, okay? The Empress embodies someone who knows their worth, okay? Someone knows their worth. And when people know their worth, you can't punish them for that. Okay? And if you have an ambivalent viewpoint on love and relationships, that's just the way it goes, right? This person's gonna go. That's the way they're gonna go. They're like, oh, so you think that because I love you or you love me, then I'm supposed to just take whatever you dish out. And that's not the case. A lot of people who know their worth will not accept anything less than that, no matter how much they love you. So moving into the external factor, there is someone who loves you very much. Okay. We've got the Judgment card here with the Ten of Cups. This was a fated relationship. This is something that was meant to be, okay? This was the love of your life. This was the love of a lifetime, I should say. And some of you, you're going to realize that, unfortunately, for some, it's going to be too little, too late. Or someone is going to realize too little, too late that you were the love of their life. Like I said, this could go either way. So for some of you, with the three-party situation, you had a relatively happy home life already in place. And then you fell in love with someone who had all this passion, you have all this passion for, and you tried to have both. You tried to have your cake and eat it too, or someone put you in that situation. Someone already had a family in place, and then they met you, and it was like, oh wow, I'm in love with this person, or they didn't realize it was love. They tried to make it about the sex, but it was really about the love. And so they didn't want to make that choice. They didn't want to recognize that, having two people eventually was going to turn out kind of bad. All right. Others of you, this third party is going to come apart. It hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. Um so where this is all leading to is the nine, or the possible outcome is the Nine of Wands. Here goes this wounded warrior. Okay, so for some of you, it's like one more chance. You're going to beg somebody for a second chance. Some of you, you're coming out of a relationship worn and torn, but you're not down and out yet. Okay, you still have just a little bit in you left for love, but you still feel like you were taken for granted. Okay, you still feel disappointment, but some of you are not seeing that there's still a chance here. Some of you, there's still a chance with this particular person. Okay, they're either going to come back around, or for those of you, you got to go back to them, but you got to come with a great offer, because they will reject you if you don't come with the right offer. All right, it was like, go big, or you dealing with the Empress, you got to go big or go home. Okay. So, with all of that being said, I don't want to leave anything out because uh, what was I going to say? Even though this person, for those of you that someone walked away from you, they really, really love you, like in love with you. It's just that they couldn't allow how you were treating them to fly. It just wasn't going to work. That's why I feel like if you go with the right offer, but this person is very attractive, like they're not going to be sitting on the shelf forever. If this kind of energy, people are watching this person. This person is probably very, like, much in demand, or somebody's going to see that and be like, oh, I want that. So, it's like, put the pride aside. All right. Now, the Romance Angels cards, you got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, which is why I feel like some of you were so quick and easy to kind of let this situation go, because you didn't recognize this person as your soulmate, because they're not what you typically go for. You thought it was, you just wanted to downplay it to sex or physical attraction, and it's bigger than that, but it's taking this person to remove themselves for you to realize that. And that's the deception, right? That you fooled yourself into really thinking that this isn't what it was. Someone is wearing a false mask. I think that's you. I think that's, or whoever the person is who doesn't want to admit, or yeah, wouldn't admit how important this other person was to them. But this situation is calling for trust, okay? The situation is calling for you to have faith. So some of you, if you were taken for granted, this person is going to come to you with this offer. And it's up to you if you want to take it. But like I said, go big or go home. Because if they were taking you for granted before, and they don't have, like, if you accept less than you deserve, they're just always going to give you less. You've got to make people rise to the occasion. Okay. And if you're the one who is going to make that offer, you've got to rise to the occasion. Okay, Aries? So this person wants you to know, these are messages from your lover. Okay, this is my personal deck. So for those of you who are in a relationship, they want you to open up. Okay, open up to me. Stop pretending like I'm not important to you. Stop pretending like you don't care. All right. Don't listen to rumors. Don't listen to your friends and your family and what they have to say. They don't know me. These people, and no matter what they have to say, you're the one who's in love. All right. So what's the point of listening to other people tell you, forget that person. Come hang out. Come do whatever. Because when you're home and you're lonely and you're feeling like this, where are your friends? Where are they? They're with their significant others, or they're out partying, or they're out wherever. They're not sitting around feeling like this, right? And then this person also would like you to know you're the best they've ever had, which I'm thinking goes both ways with the energies that I'm picking up in this situation. All right, Aries. So now I know this was mainly focused on a relationship. For you, if you are totally, totally, totally single, okay, you just literally have to work on your mindset. You have to stop thinking that because you have not had the great love yet, or you might have had a great love and it got away. Some of you were divorced in the past, that's still affecting you. You've got to release the negative thoughts. You've got to change your mindset. You've got to change this lack mindset. You've got to, some of you, this is an abandonment wound that needs to be healed, okay? Or a lack mindset that needs to be worked on. If you keep feeling like you're losing in love, or if you say things like, I never get what I want, or I always lose in love, or whatever, so be it. That's just how life is. Then that's what's going to happen. You're just going to continue to lose out. So for some of you, you have an opportunity to have something really great, but you really got to change the way you look at your mindset and how you treat people or how you allow people to treat you. All right, Aries. So that has been your love reading. If you are in a relationship or if there is someone in the picture, you want to go ahead and check out the relationship reading, which is also posted. All right. And I thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you at the next reading. Bye, Aries.